Good morning, and welcome in to Tea with Lady DJ. This morning I recorded on TikTok at 9 as promised, but I've said it before and I'm saying it again. I don't know what's going on with TikTok, so I'm having to re-record, and that's okay because I got a little tearful. Today is um, the 6th year of my mother transitioning, and I was such a mama's girl that I got a little misty eyed, and I'm going to try to do this again. So maybe TikTok saved me so you all wouldn't see how, anyway. So we're going to try this again. All right. We had been doing 6 weeks of still becoming grace through the journey. And today is the 5th week. And the second week that we have talked about, or that we're going to talk about, growth is messy. Growth is messy. But you are not broken. But you are not broken. So the question is, when we talked last week, we talked about the wilderness and what the wilderness was. That's what I call it, the wilderness. It's the in-between. It's in between where you were and where you're going to. Where you were, the person that you used to be, and the person that you are becoming. Yeah. So why does the middle hurt so much? It does. In that wilderness, what I call a wilderness, it is a process. It is messy. But keep in mind, you are not broken. You are not broken. Last week we talked about doubt and missteps, about the temptation to go back. But this week I want to talk to you about something that doesn't get discussed enough. The pain of the lull, the pain of the lull, the ache of the in-between. Because you are not in a crisis. You are not. But you are in the middle. You're in the middle. And somehow that's harder to explain. It's harder to justify. It's harder to sit in. So why does it hurt? My thought. Because every time I do these, I'm forced to remember that I used to be in this right here. And it hurt so, like the tickens, it hurted. It hurt because I was no longer where I used to be. You know, we hear them say, I don't look like what I've been through. Well, that's you. It's a process. And you are not fully who you are going to become. You're not fully who you are going to become. You are suspended between two versions of yourself. And that suspension is painful. It is painful. Boy, is it painful. And how I remember. And it always amazes me when Leroy gives me something to do. You all know that's how I reference. That's my pet name for God. That's who he is, Leroy. When he gives me something to do, it's so that I never forget. And that I show grace and mercy for those who are where I used to be. It's a constant reminder, not holding on to it, but remembering that how I felt is how some of you feel. It's painful. And here is what I want you to hold on to. This is not a flaw in the process. This is the process. The word says we are being transformed from one degree of glory to even more glory. That means there is a from. There is a from and a to. A from and a to. And the space in between, that suspended, uncomfortable, painful space, that is where the transformation is actually happening. You are in the middle of a miracle, and it just doesn't feel like it yet. And it just doesn't feel like it yet. The pain of the middle, it is not punishment. It is the proof that something real is happening inside of you. Something real is happening inside of you. So I would like to invite you to come and join me at 1 p.m. Eastern as we go deeper. As we go deeper. Why am I so vulnerable right here? Why am I so vulnerable right here in the middle? Will you join me? I hope so. At 1 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to try to do it on TikTok Live again. But I promise you, it will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is Tea with Lady DJ, as soon as I close. But what I would like to implore you all to do today is, if you have yet to tell your mother that you love her, do so today. You don't know how much longer. And then when they're gone, just do it. Just do it. Like the Nike commercial. Just do it. For no reason. Just call her and tell her you love her. Okay. Until 1 o'clock. See you then. Have an amazing morning on